Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Aurora Shores on Way of the Hunter. Today we're going to be doing some missions, kind of a let's play, going through the start of the missions. So we have quite a bit to do. We just do maybe 2 or 3 missions depending on how long they take. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Alright, it's the start of a new day. Now our first mission is to find the box with the decoys and the trail cams. We're going to go into the story, see what it was. We picked up the radio and talked to Nina in the first video of Aurora Shores just to get it out of the way. And now we'll just keep going from there. Alright, so it sounds like we need to pick up these decoys and trail cams. Some guys are shooting deer from the road.
This is surprisingly light.
And that's a big no-no. You don't shoot things from the road. So we're going to set up some decoys and trail cams. Try and catch them in the act. And of course, while we're out, you never know what we're going to see. So we might get some hunting in as well. We are early morning, 0700. So of course we have wolves already out drinking. Never know what else we'll see floating around. We do have these wolves. We did have that 1-star adult we took, or 1-star mature, very first time getting into Aurora Shores. And that was the one we took. Looks like we have a 2-star mature now. We have the 30-06 and the 338 Lapua Magnum. We'll see if this guy turns to give us another shot. If he does, we'll take it. He just did, and I'm not sure we connected on that shot because of the branch. We did. Whether or not we hit good is another question. Just heard caribou over here. Well, we do have caribou over here. No, that's moose. The noise sounded like a caribou. But that is moose. A 1-star adult, 1-star mature, and a 1-star young. Let's take that mature out. I mean, 2 animals right off the rip before even leaving the lodge is pretty perfect. We do have the 338, so that is plenty big. We'll be able to get this moose first. Easier to find, and then we'll track down the wolf, assuming that it died. And here's our moose with some more wolves. They're over there. The one we shot is over there, so that's a different herd. We'll just leave them alone. But our 1-star moose got him with a perfect double lung shot from 202 yards. 68.26% genetic potential. It's a good one to take. Plus, he gives us a lot of money. So we are stacking up money pretty quick. We're at 7,600 already. And this guy's score was 227.4. That's that moose. Now we just got to go find that wolf and make our way to the objective. There's that wolf right there. He ended up not dying. Didn't even get over there to the blood. They just started calling. So I'm kind of curious if we can slip this in as a frontal. I'm not sure. He might just turn for us. Not a huge fan of taking this shot with his head down, but it might just work if we hit his neck. I think we're going to try it. We didn't get it, but we can get a follow-up in. I mean, this guy is just tough. There we go. There we go. 2-star wolf down. Way too many shots put into this guy, but I mean, we got him down, and that's really all that matters, is you get the animal down. So let's pick him up and keep making our way to the objective. It's 1,200 yards out, so we'll be able to pick him up on our way. And here's our wolf, 2-star mature down. First shot was actually just far back. Very interesting. There's a huge space between their lung and liver. That kind of makes it a little interesting because you could go right through that void and not hit anything. There are technically 4 shots. This one we just missed it, but we did get a lung shot, which is kind of what I figured would happen if we missed the spine or the neck. We get in for a lung. This shot we got into the liver, again far back. And of course shot 4 way in the back into the intestines, but put him down. Got this guy down. He was a 65% genetic potential, so a smaller wolf. Good one to take, but scored 492. I think there's something going on with the scoring system. This guy should not be 492.2. There is something wrong with the scoring system that I'm pretty sure is going to be getting fixed here soon. Because that's a big issue. If a 2-star mature with 65% genetic potential is hitting that level, as we have some woods bison over there, 1-star adult. Very nice to see. But yeah, those guys shouldn't be hitting that high up. So hopefully we'll be seeing that get fixed here soon. Here we are setting up the decoys to catch these road shooters. And should be placing them right here. Oh yeah. Little blacktail decoy. Now we just need to set up the cameras so that we can catch them in the act. This
angle won't capture the license plate or the driver.
Okay, can't do that one. What about this one?
Let's check more spots, just
Okay.
to be sure.
This one here.
I always forget the name of that flower.
Yeah, so this was the tree. How about that? There we go, trail cam up. This is something I've actually been wanting to get. It's a trail cam. I live on 5 acres with a little bit of tree coverage. I would love to see what's walking through my property at night. You can get around to buying one of those. There we go. Now we need to pick up the blue flowers near the road. These things over here. New collectible discovered.
This time, Alaska's state flower. Do you remember its name? Myosotis something?
So the Latin name is the one you remember, and the name Forget-Me-Not escaped your mind.
That's it. My mind works in mysterious ways. Did you take care of the French fries incident?
Not yet. The kids stopped feeding the ducks after one bit them, but I'm still checking fishing tags. One man is like that sleazy dude from last month who threw away the whole bucket of fish heads in front of us and said he wasn't fishing at all.
Good luck with that. Oh, I should probably ask if you need my help, but I'm afraid you will use your favor token.
No, it'll come in handy later. Thanks anyway. For now, we need to deal with that road shooter.
No worries. I put the trail cam in just the right spot.
And, Jackie, are you picking flowers for that place again?
No way. I'm getting some flowers from my front garden, actually.
You know it'll only make you miserable, don't you?
It won't.
Okay, so we got a little bit of a history here, apparently, with picking flowers. That's that. There is one thing I want to check before we continue with the mission, and that is my Kodiak bear. That is a 4-star mature. I've hunted quite a bit since then. I want to see if he's at 5-star yet. So we're going to get over there and check him out. Okay, we're coming up here on the lake where we saw that 4-star mature Kodiak in the last video of Way of the Hunter on the channel. And I see it there. It is here. The question is, has it aged to a 5-star? Because if it has, this would be my first 5-star bear in Way of the Hunter. I've yet to get a black bear, and I've yet to get a brown bear. I've seen one 3-star black bear, and I think the biggest I've seen a brown bear would be... Oh shoot, he's alerted. He's still 4-star. Okay. So we're okay there. I also have some Roosevelt that are alerted as well. So, whoops. We'll just leave them. Well, our fast travel point dropped us right by a bunch of caribou. And we got some 1-star matures, a 1-star adult, and a bunch of females. There's 2, I think, 1-star matures. That one and that one, I believe. Yep. And then we got some 1-star adults as well. So plenty of options here. We'll look at the rest of this lake real quick. Never know what else is going to be here. Didn't think we'd have anything here, but I had to fast travel over here. We're headed down to over here, and I figured we could run along this ridge line checking these lakes. And then, of course, the river system as well. And, well, it was something to shoot. I think this is as good a shot as any on this guy. If he kind of stops... be able to get a good shot off. Just need him to stop. We also have that one back there, but that one's a little bit bigger. Definitely want to take this guy. He just needs to stop. He doesn't want to stop. Come on now. Guess he doesn't have to. We could take that shot all day, which I think we're going to have to. Yeah, easy enough. Easy enough with him walking like that straight on. It's easier if they're walking straight on. When they're walking sideways, you gotta compensate for the lead and bouncing between the two games. You gotta remember which leads you need because the two games are pretty different on lead. So between Call of the Wild and Way of the Hunter, you just gotta remember that. So straight on's a little bit easier. And here he is. I believe this is actually our first mature reindeer. Apparently shot him before with the crossbow. I don't remember that at all. Unless this is the one that I shot off camera. Must be. Shot number 2 was good though. Got him with the right lung. And he was at 48% genetic potential. Let's take a look at this guy. Very nice antlers, man. These guys gotta get huge. They have just, I mean, imagine how big that guy's got to be. Pretty symmetrical too, all things considered. He doesn't look non-symmetrical at all, which is pretty nice to see. And his trophy score 287.1. We didn't even lose all that much by shooting him twice, so that's good to see. Kept the hunt rating. I'm imagining I was shooting at a different one from distance with the crossbow, trying to learn this crossbow a little. And I remember hitting one, but I thought it was more on the side here. So must have been this guy. Either way, that guy's down. Let's head on down, keep looking for some stuff and looking at flowers. Or not flowers. Yeah, I guess we're looking at flowers. We're going to place some flowers at a memorial site. Well, we do actually have some rosies way out there. These are those ones we saw, I think that was in the last video as well, where they're very large and they're all 1 stars. Now, what you were telling me, there's bugs. These are the 5-star racks. Like, they have the 5-star rack, but they're not actually 5 stars. So, we were talking about it, and there's the possibility that in the harvest screen they look different. What I'll probably do is go down there and scan all of them, see what they are reading at for age, which will then decide which one we take, and I'll see what it looks like in the harvest screen. If it stays the same as far as keeping that large rack, I'll taxidermy it, and at the end of the video we'll put it in the trophy lodge to see if it looks any different, and then we can also keep it there for when I actually kill a true 5-star. We can see if that is a big difference there. Alright, we're able to see them, but they're up in the trees. There's a 1-star adult. He honestly wouldn't be a bad one to take. And it's hard to see what else is there. We'll probably do a low fitness call to see if any of them respond. This 1-star adult responded, and he's pretty small. That one is not responding, and he's actually pretty big. So I think we'll do the high fitness, which is risky. It just seems to be that 1-star adult that is quite a bit smaller. He is very non-symmetrical. These guys, they are symmetrical and big. So they would be more important to take to see, more so if they had that 5-star antler or not. So he didn't like that. I did a high fitness call and then a low fitness call, which usually works. It usually calls in both fitness levels. But he went alert and then trialed it off. So I think what we'll end up doing is probably let this guy stand up here, which he just did, and take him. He's about 212 yards out. And I think I can sneak that shot in. Did. He's should go down. I mean, this is the 338, so he should go down pretty quick because we should have got a lung on that shot. It was kind of rushed, but we'll see. And that's actually a moose we saw in the last video as well. He was a 2-star adult in the last video, and now he's a 2-star mature. I was going to check on our blood over here, and I'm thinking we might take a shot at this guy as well. Get him called out, get another one in. He's going to be an easy one to take. Should insta drop him. There we go. That gets us that moose down. We are right near the first blood where we shot that elk, and then we'll run up, check last blood. It should tell us air bubbles. Animal did die, so he just went away. Maybe it's a bad shot. We might have hit low inmate or something. I'm not sure. We'll have to see where that shot was. I would have expected him to go down, kind of like that moose did. But here he is. This would be my biggest Roosevelt yet. Pretty impressive rack. I mean, almost like a red deer rack right there. Wow. The thing is just going all over the place. Looks like in the harvest screen it is the same, but our shot was just a little bit back, but double lung. Surprised he lived so long. 51.77% genetic potential. And if we look at that rack, I mean, it's not crazy insane big, so the 5 stars definitely could be bigger in my opinion, but really like the top end of his rack. That's pretty neat. So we will end up taxiing this guy just in case we can find another 5-star to compare him to. We also will take some photos, and this will just kind of give us a good idea of whether or not our 5 stars should be bigger, I guess. Especially when we get a 5-star. If this guy's in the lodge, we can put him up side by side and see. I mean, he's pretty impressive. That rack is pretty impressive. I would have to say it's a 5-star rack. And that could just be a bug in the game that hopefully the devs fix right away. So, who knows? But definitely taxi this guy. We'll see what his trophy score is. Yeah, and he's only 222 on the trophy score. That rack is not a 222 rack. I can at least say that much with pretty good certainty. So, we'll see. But let's go grab this moose and then go set these flowers down, assuming we don't get distracted with anything else along the waterways or some bears maybe, because we heard a black bear after we shot, or right before we shot the moose. Here's our 2-star moose that was a 2-star adult last time I saw him. We got a double lung artery shot. Just a great shot right through that. I'm guessing that would be called the aorta of an animal. Just going right between the 2 lungs. Got that artery, and he was... What? Oh man. I feel like there's a lot of bugs if this is true. 94.96 genetic potential. Only 288 on his score. But he wasn't mature, and look at the look at those antlers. They are symmetrical. I bet you he was going to be a 5-star. I should have left him. Oh, that's a bummer. I wonder if that's a bug that he shouldn't have gone up to mature, or he should be 3-star and he just didn't. His starring didn't change. Oh, well, that one hurts, unfortunately. I'm half tempted to taxi him in case something changes, like they do a fix and it back fixes stuff like this. But that's okay. There's a lot of moose on this map. I'm sure we'll be able to find another one. Stuff happens. Probably should have left him because I knew he was a 2-star adult and just went 2-star mature. So, kind of on me. Kind of wish he was the right start rating and age rating. I don't know. But that one hurts. Let's go to the memorial site and hopefully get cheered up. Here we are coming up to the memorial site to place our flowers. Or are we going to find out?
Nicholas Blackburn, 1988 to 2022. Nicholas was a man with impeccable humor and unique hobbies. He was a man of few words, but those who shared their thoughts with him would discover a man of the rarest mind with great problem-solving skills. Nicholas always liked to share animal trivia. If you knew him, you would know that porcupines make the cutest noises. Dedicated father and husband, Nicholas died on a hiking trip with his son, shot by a reckless hunter. Please, take this as a warning. Don't stop at looking just for animal features. Prove to yourself that it's not actually human. Tell yourself not once, but over and over again. Treat every sound or movement as human until proven otherwise.
So I'm curious. Pick a new challenge from the challenge box is the next one. I'm curious if we shot this Nicholas guy. Hey, look, moose over there. Let's go take a look at those. The way they're playing the story out, it sounds like she shot someone. And that was the nightmare that she was having at the start of the game when we opened into Aurora Shores. So I'm actually really curious if we shot this hunter. And as a hunter myself, that's a big fear of getting shot. I'm not too worried about animals out in the wild. The biggest concern when you're out in the wild is other humans, not the animals. So it'll be interesting if they actually incorporate this into the storyline a little bit deeper and kind of go into the safety of that, because that's a big concern for a lot of hunters I know of. But our moose here is a 1-star mature. Again, this is nerve-wracking to shoot these because now you don't know. But I think we'll be okay taking a 1-star mature. I've taken a couple of them now that I think we'll be able to do it. The question is can we get into this hunting stand without spooking them? That's something I haven't done yet. They're at, whoa, not that far. They are not that far. 240 and the hunting stand is 166. We might be able to do it as there's more moose right there. 1-star young with a cow and another one up there. Also a cow. Man, I really need to start looking better. These guys just seem to be everywhere. We're just about up here. There we go. Pull out. No, I want to pull out our 338. And let's see if we can't get eyes on our mature, which is right there. That worked out. Woof. We had to work a little quick to get that shot off. And that was a little bit risky shot. I was a little far forward on him. But that was a kill shot nonetheless. The 338 has that ability. And here he is. 1-star mature moose. Let's see if we got robbed on this one too. Just a right lung shot on him. His antlers are definitely not symmetrical. Bigger on his right than his left. And 35.89%. Didn't get robbed on this one. That was a good one to take. Now, we gotta get back to the main lodge for the next challenge. Here we go. We're gonna pick up this one. This will be the last mission for this video. Let's see.
The oldest of one kind, yet the smallest.
Okay, so my guess is we're gonna have to take a 1-star mature, if you ask me.
Cryptic as ever. Are you off work yet?
I wish. I still need to review the trail cam footage and write up the report.
No. You're doing your workaholic thing again. You even made me skip my day off. I just drew a new challenge. You know what that means.
You're right. Okay, what is it?
Find the oldest of one kind, yet the smallest.
Oh god, with each new one, it keeps getting more cryptic.
What do you think he had in his mind when he made these up?
Retirement?
Yeah, he was probably sitting in his office drinking that suspicious vodka, the one with the bottle claiming it was made from glacier water, and had all the challenges written in 30 chaotic minutes.
Somehow, I get a very clear picture of that in my mind. Oh, you know what? I think I've got it. You said you wanted to go duck hunting, right? How about we compete for who can shoot the oldest yet the lightest surf spotter?
Your challenges are even more ridiculous than Frank's.
I'll take that as a compliment. Happy hunting.
All right, well, I guess we're gonna have to grab ourselves the 12 gauge and go find ourselves a surf scotter. This has proven more difficult than I thought. Now I have 2 female surf scotters right here. And I'm not sure if there's any males with them, but we're gonna work our way over there to them and see if there is anything. We have a fox right here. Literally right there. Jeez. She is alone. Oh, wait. A 1-star mature. I wonder... Oh. All I have is the 338 and the shotgun. And I don't think the shotgun's going to do what we need it to do here. On a fox. So... let me just stay focused on the birds. 2-star mature. That's what we need right there. We got a surf scotter, 2-star mature. right there. That is exactly what we need to complete this objective in this challenge. Now we're gonna have to get in pretty darn close, which shouldn't be too hard. Our wind's decent. They don't spook off all too easily. We could try a call. I doubt it's gonna work. Usually I think that's for if they're in the air, but I'm willing to give it a shot. All right, we're gonna get up maybe to the beach. 46. I'm really comfortable taking this shot. I think we're gonna have to do it. Let's do it. I lost sight of the one we wanted. Oh, we got another one though. And we're out. Here they come, flip-flopping to the shoreline. That's something I haven't seen yet, is that they float to us. But is this our 2-star? It is our 2-star mature. That's what we wanted. That is objective complete. Well, there was a lot of dialogue there that I just cut out and jumped over to the lodge, put this Roosevelt elk up so we can keep him here. We can put another one here. Probably not going to work out too well, but apparently we can put another one there. And then that'll be where we put an actual 5 stars. Thankfully, they're not too expensive to taxi for these head mounts. So we'll be able to compare when we get a true 5-star Roosevelt difference. If there is any, I don't think there is. That looks like a 5-star to me. And I've seen a lot of these 1-star adults and they all have that same massive rack. So I think they're all 5 stars or have the 5-star rack, but it's not showing the proper rack for the animal. To give the short of what we're going to be expecting next is this guy named Charlie lost his suitcase coming out here taking pictures for National Geographic contest. Yada, yada, yada. Well, he ended up chasing a moose, lost his suitcase. You know, the usual stuff that happens in Alaska. So we're going to go find his suitcase in the next episode of doing the Let's Play. So if you guys like this kind of content, be sure you subscribe. Leave a comment down below of whether or not you like seeing the missions and me running around shooting stuff. It was a great way for me to just kind of explore more of the map, see a lot of the nether herds that I haven't seen yet. And then, of course, smash the like button. We went for 50 likes in the last video. Let's see if we can beat that one and go for 60 this time. And we'll just see how it goes. I'm recording this one way in advance because I got a busy work week, so I don't know if we even hit that like goal yet, but I'm sure you guys did a great job. And then thank you to my members. I mentioned it in a members only post on the community tab, but with the help of the members and you guys watching my videos and sharing my videos, we were able to put a small chunk of change towards buying a new GPU, which is just going to help us have better quality videos for you guys. Higher frame rates means less frame drops that you guys will notice. We record at 60 frames in 1080p, and I'm getting about 110 to 120 in Call of the Wild and Way of the Hunter now versus the normal 50 to 60 that I was getting. So you guys should have a smoother experience with less frame drops and seeing that. The only game that I ever had that issue was Way of the Hunter going into treat areas, but I tried cutting all that out usually. So now we don't have to worry about it no matter what. So huge thank you to you guys. And then, of course, last but not least, go enjoy your good hunt with a good friend. I'll catch you in the next one.